At Culver University in Virginia, U.S. military General Thaddeus Ross meets with Dr. Bruce Banner, the colleague and boyfriend of his daughter Betty, regarding an experiment that Ross claims is meant to make humans immune to gamma radiation. The experiment fails, and Banner is exposed to high levels of gamma radiation, causing him to transform into the Hulk if enraged or if his heart rate rises above 200 beats per minute. The Hulk destroys the lab and injures the General, Betty, and others outside. Banner becomes a fugitive from Ross, who wants to weaponize the Hulk. 5 years later, Banner works at a bottling factory in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and has not transformed in 5 months. He trains in yoga and breathing techniques while collaborating anonymously with an internet user called Mr. Blue in his search to cure his condition. After Banner accidentally cuts his finger, a drop of his blood falls into a bottle of soda, which is eventually ingested by an elderly consumer in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, giving him gamma sickness. Using the bottle to track Banner, Ross sends a special forces team led by Emil Blonsky to capture him. Banner transforms into the Hulk and defeats Blonsky's team, though Blonsky survives. After Ross explains how Banner became the Hulk, Blonsky agrees to be injected with a similar serum, gaining enhanced speed, strength, and agility. Banner returns to Culver University and reunites with Betty. Her new boyfriend, Dr. Leonard Sampson, contacts Ross, who soon arrives with his forces and Blonsky. They attack Banner at the university, and he transforms into the Hulk again. Blonsky, whose judgment is impaired by the serum, attacks and mocks the Hulk. The Hulk severely injures Blonsky, but the serum allows him to heal quickly. Betty is almost killed by military fire and is saved by the Hulk, who flees with Betty and eventually reverts to Banner. The pair go on the run, and Banner contacts Mr. Blue, who urges them to meet him in New York City. Mr. Blue is cellular biologist Dr. Samuel Stearns, who has developed a possible antidote to Banner's condition. After a seemingly successful test, he warns Banner that the antidote may only reverse an initial transformation. Stearns reveals that he has synthesized Banner's blood samples, which Banner sent from Brazil, into a large supply and wants to apply its limitless potential to medicine. Fearful of the Hulk's power falling into the wrong hands, Banner wants to destroy the supply. Blonsky and Ross's forces take Banner into custody. As Banner and Betty are taken away in a helicopter, Blonsky stays behind and orders Stearns to inject him with Banner's blood. The experiment mutates Blonsky into the Abomination. He attacks Stearns, who gets some of Banner's blood in a cut on his forehead and begins mutating as well. The Abomination rampages through Harlem. Realizing that the Hulk is the only one who can stop the Abomination, Banner convinces Ross to release him. He jumps from Ross's helicopter and transforms after hitting the ground. The Hulk defeats the Abomination by nearly strangling him to death with a chain, but spares his life upon hearing Betty's plea. The Hulk leaves the Abomination for Ross and his forces to arrest and flees New York. A month later, Banner is in Bella Coola, British Columbia, where he practices transforming in a controlled manner. Sometime later, Tony Stark approaches Ross at a bar and informs him that a team is being put together.